Hello, and welcome to this training session on the listing pane. The listing pane displays a list of records based off of a selected view. Records that will be displayed gives the user access to read and potentially edit or delete these records. This list of records is determined by the different view options in the navigation pane and the criteria that is set on those different views. For more information on how to create a view, please watch the data form snippet, Creating Quick Views. The information that is displayed within the listing pane will vary slightly depending on the data form type that you are in. We will move back and forth between the different data form types to see some of these differences. First off, in the listing pane we can see the bolded characters. This will be the record number for an activity, incident, or a case record. Will be the item name for an item data form, the name of a person or the name of an organization, or the license plate number for a vehicle. To the left of those bolded characters is a lock icon. This indicates the current state of the record and the access that a user has to the record. The outline of a lock indicates that the record is in a state where it could be read, edited, or possibly deleted, and that it has never been locked. A gold lock indicates that the record is currently locked into a read-only state and cannot be edited or deleted until it has been unlocked by a user with the appropriate rights to do so. A silver lock indicates that the record has been locked at least once in the past, but has since been unlocked and is now in a state where it can be edited or deleted as the privileges allow. Under that lock icon is a paperclip and a number between brackets. This indicates how many files are attached, if any have been attached already. To the right of this paperclip icon, we can see a basic descriptor that may show various descriptions. In the case of an activity record, this would show the call code, if it's used, as well as the call category of the activity. In an incident, this would show the classification of the incident. For a case, this would show the case category. For an item, it would show the item category and type. In the person's data form, it would show the date of birth of the person. In the organization's data form, it would show the organization type. And in the case of vehicles, it would show the vehicle make model. Also, over to the far right of this line is the additional information that again will vary depending on the display. In the case of our vehicle here, we can see the model year for the vehicle. For an organization, we can see the web page URL. In the case of a person, we can see the person's gender. For an item, this would be the make model of the item. And then for the cases, incidents, and activities, this would show the status, whether it be open or closed. At the top of the listing pane is a filter box that can be used to filter the list of records that is displayed. This could be a full or partial record number, name, or license plate number. As well, we could use data from some alternate fields in some of these data forms as well. In the case of the incident record, it could be data from the file number field. In a case data form, this could be data from the case name field. From the items data form, this could be the serial number field. Persons could be either the first or last name fields. Organizations could be the organization number field. And from the vehicles data forms, could choose the VIN number field. You may also sort this list in either ascending or descending value by clicking on the A to Z sort button beside that filter box. You can also print this list by clicking the print button and first viewing a preview before choosing to print. Selecting any record from the listing pane will populate the viewing pane to the right with the data that's already been entered on the record. The ability to edit or delete this record will depend on the privileges that have been granted by your administrator and the lock state of the record, as we discussed earlier. At the bottom of this window is a display of how many pages worth of records are being displayed. The listing pane will display up to 100 records per page, and you can use the arrow buttons to navigate back and forth between these pages. Please note that if you are printing the data from this listing pane, the print button will only print the current page that's displayed. So you will need to navigate to page 2 if you have more than one page, and then page 3, continuing to click that print button on each page. In the top right corner is a pin icon. When clicked, this will collapse the listing pane and free up more screen space in your viewing pane. If you hover your mouse over the top of the now displayed tab, this will temporarily bring the listing pane back. If we need to pin it back to the interface, we can hover our mouse over top of the tab and then click on the pin icon again. The listing pane can also be moved to a different part of your screen by either double-clicking on it or clicking and dragging as needed. Double-clicking it again will return it to its original location.